Hello. Okay, let me just first say that we will get to Mass Effect eventually, but I took a 2-hour-long nap and I've only just woken up, and the pink frog is here to support my body, as I will fall over. I have a cup of tea, I have a sizable amount of caffeine, and we're just gonna get the ball rolling. Luxury Pigeon, did you finish? If you're still here, because I was loading in at the time. Did you finish Crash Bandicoot 1, my friend? Because everybody go follow Luxury Pigeon. They are an absolute fabulous human being. They are a gent among gents. That doesn't really work. But I was watching them play before I went to sleep, and they were like speedrunning Crash Bandicoot 1 because their community has challenged them to finish the 3 original Crash Bandicoots in the month of August. So I would just like to say I'm going to dedicate this first ever button press to Luxury Pigeon for successfully completing Crash Bandicoot 1.
Please, I beg you.
I don't know how I feel about the begging at the end of that one. That one's a little bit of a question mark. I'm so awake. I'm so awake. Proper Yorkshire. I'm so awake. This was a good idea. So we're gonna play 2 hours of Final Fantasy, and then I'm gonna slowly spill over into Mass Effect, and I'm gonna try not to fall asleep live on the internet to people. Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I am a variety streamer. I am usually a tiny bit more energetic than this, I promise. But if you want to hang out for some, we're gonna play a little bit of Final Fantasy while I slowly regain consciousness. And then we're gonna hop into my first ever playthrough. I'm partially a way through the game, but I'm playing Mass Effect for the first ever time. No one even challenged me. They just told me it's highly unlikely I can play all 3 games over the month. This is purely just me being stubborn. Oh yeah, like Pidge, as a person that has played all 3 of those games, you can 100. They were lying to you. You can 100% finish those games in a month if you don't do the games 100%. Like, if you want to go back and do all of the secret shit, because there is secret shit, you can totally do it in a month. Congrats. I need to center myself, chat, and we're all about the zen on the RightBigChimken channel, so I'm just going to whiz through reading out the comments of everybody so far. I need to wait for that button to time out because I need to press this a second time. This goes out to Captain Orca, who was 100% first, but forgot to press the button. So, Captain Orca, congratulations. Rachel, congratulations on getting your first ever first, even though I had to give it to you manually. Sky Alakar, you're great. You're fabulous, but you've had so many of these, and Rachel forgot to press the button, so you get this one. But also congratulations on the first guy. You got the official one. Rachel pressed the button and panicked. Endless Shadows, welcome to chat. I hope your stream went well today. I was looking in and out because I was watching basically British royalty beat Crash Bandicoot 1. And then I fell asleep, so it sort of kind of balances out. Rachel, obviously. Sky, hi. Jura, hello. I hope you're having a good day, Jura. I think you're like doing family things, so thank you very much for the quiet hello and just like lurking in general. That's always appreciated. Durandria, how does it make you feel that you matched with this Irrawaddy dolphin? Okay, we need to get these up again because some of these names are really confusing to me. And so chat, if you haven't noticed, I have a dating thing in my channel point redeems. You can be paired with a very strange creature, but some of these names are really beginning to concern me, so we're going to look at some of them as we go through. See, this is less strange and more just a girthy dolphin. That's just a girthy dolphin. But congratulations, you're on your match with an Irrawaddy dolphin. Roll scrolling down. Shadows, how does it make you feel that you match with this Kakapo? Kakapo? Kakapo. I mean, that's definitely a Borb. If ever I saw one. That is definitely a Borb. Yeah, congratulations on being matched with a Kakapo. I bet they are. They look like a bird that wants to hold hands with you. Like, let's be honest. That looks like a bird that wants to hold hands with you. Spinny V, welcome back. It's been a while. Hope you're doing absolutely fabulously. I would just like to say Spinny V1 has got to be my first non-Minecraft based follower on Twitch, and it is so nice when they pop in. They don't do so on a regular basis. So Spinny, if you can still hear me, hi. I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day, because Spinny is an I don't use this terminology on the regular, but Spinny is an OG, if I can ever say that legitimately, and I feel a bit dirty having said it like I did. So yeah, DollyWhiskers is the reason I took a nap. Wait, I've got another button for this. DollyWhiskers is DollyWhiskers is the reason I took a nap. And I would just like to go on record and say, fucking naps. Am I right? Like, as a person, I have struggled to nap a good portion of my adult life, but sometimes a nap hits different. And I would just like to thank my significant other DollyWhiskers for possibly the best nap I've had in recent memory, because I was unconscious. And apparently Dolly likes to lie on me when we're cuddling, chat, because we're in love. Dolly likes to lie on me, but during the night I twitch, like I do a full body sort of like spasm while I'm sleeping. And apparently when I nap during the day, I don't do that. So if I'm late for future streams, it's because Dolly's been like, oh, let's nap. And it's not even about, I'm just gonna say it, chat. I'm gonna say it over the background of some noise so you don't. I'm pressing loads of buttons, but I'm sort of like powering up my brain. It's not. I'm going to press it over some background noise so the people who might be against this sort of thing to be talked about can't hear me. It's not even about. There was no naughty component to it. It was just a really good fucking nap. It was a really satisfying nap. Can we get salutes in chat for DollyWhiskers for granting me a really satisfying nap? ffxiv Rising. But I've never. Phoenix. Phoenix, I hope you're doing well. Shadows, obviously I've covered you. Luxury Pigeon, I'm indebted to Luxury Pigeon. Luxury Pigeon. If anybody would like to know the origin story of all of these random buttons that I press, it's Luxury Pigeon. Like the animations and stuff was Pixel My Art. The splash screens was Luxury Pigeon. I saw them. I was inspired by them. Please go drop them a follow. In fact, can I do another one? We're just gonna, because I've been talking a while. Can we get a second Luxury Pigeon shout out yet? We can't for another 49 minutes. Well, that's depressing. Luxury Pigeon. Luxury Pigeon. There we go. Go follow Luxury Pigeon if you didn't in the original wave. I'm so awake. I'm scrolling back up. Where were we? Luxury Pigeon. There it is, the raid Luxury Pigeon. Thank you. Symbolic EV. I hope you're having I hope you're still there and can still hear me. But I hope you're doing real well. I hope you're doing real well. Always nice to see you. The channel point thing we will sort out after stream because I'm not refreshing that right this second. But the clicking game, the sexy clicking game will now be back, and it has Twitch integration. They've activated that shit. So the sexy clicking game is going to be back, and you're all just going to be super entertained by that. And you all need to promise me that after having it been ridiculous, you're not all just going to like back out of that stream. You all have to be in attendance. Even if you've never seen me play it, you have to all be in attendance for the sexy clicking stream. Because I feel like that game might be very one-notey. I feel like we might have seen it all already, and now I have to do it a second time. It's just a nightmare that I have that I'm now going to have to witness that entirely by myself. Spinny, we've talked about Luxury Pigeon. I'm basically in love with Luxury Pigeon, everybody. I'm just going to admit that to you now. TLB, welcome and thank you for the hydrate. I have been sipping from my tea. Potato chip. Hello. I'm going to have to put this goddamn frog down because it is so warm. Everybody say goodbye. Wait. Everybody say goodbye to the frog. Goodbye, chat. I love you. This frog only comes out when I'm in some sort of like. I thought it was just a head. No, it's literally it's like the size of a very fat child. Look at it. Look how big it is. Look, I can stand it on the floor. Like, I can stand it on the floor. It's this tall. That's a pretty girthy frog. But this frog is DollyWhiskers. We have two of them. We have a pink one and a green one. And that frog only comes out when I'm like... I did that 24-hour stream and it basically supported my body for part of it. Because I just sort of like... It's comforting to me. It reminds me of a simpler time where I didn't do crazy shit on the internet. Pop. So, we are going to play a little bit of Final Fantasy because people have asked about Final Fantasy, really, and I swear to God, I have not just resubbed today. I have been playing this game off stream and I've been having fun. So, whereas I have various other games that I'm currently playing, we played this game on stream once. I was like, I'm going to play it forever, everybody. I streamed this game once and then have enjoyed it off stream. So, there is progression that you get to see. Nova Grace, thank you for the first time chat. I hope you're doing absolutely well today. We're just about to hop into Final Fantasy for the second time ever on stream. I'm trying to think if story update is valid, but I don't know. So we're just gonna wing it. Ba, 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 ba. I'll do that now so you can get to see it big and pop. Time Lord. Time Lord. Friends and enemy, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. For the first time in a while, I am back in Final Fantasy XIV for a little bit of a warm-up stream. We'll be here for approximately like an hour and a half now because I've spoken for a full-on 20 minutes. We're just waiting for Chimken's brain to re-engage because Chimken took a nap and Chimken is a little bit spacey. I have a mountain of biscuits, a mountain of caffeine, and a community that is extremely good at telling you how proud they are of you. So if you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. I want to tell you that I'm proud of you for something. A thing that I could be proud of you for is getting out of bed. Because some people struggle to get out of bed every day, and if you've managed that and you struggle with that sometimes, I'm super proud of you for it. Other people need the assurance that it's okay that they didn't get out of bed. And honestly, if that is the thing that you had to make the decision on today, I'm extremely proud of you for having to think that through. Because, yeah, it's a hard decision to make sometimes, but if you have to stay in bed today, that's okay. Nova Grace, I'm very sleepy. I streamed just under 4 hours today, and it wasn't till I died, my third boss of the day, that I was done for the day, that I noticed how long stream was doing. Yeah. So Shadow, I know you're new to this thing, but sometimes streaming do be like that. Like sometimes streaming do be like that. Shadow is currently playing another Crab's Treasure. As I said a little minute ago, I was lurking in their channel for a good part of the day. They've done so much more of that game than I did on my charity stream. I played that game for a solid 12 hours, and there must have been a substantial amount of waffle when I played it, because you are so far past where I got up to. And you've played it less, I want to say, unless you leveled up a shit ton out off stream, but I don't know. But yeah, go follow Enter Shadows. They are, they've been around for a while in the community at this point. I leveled up a shit ton off stream. Okay, valid. I had to do all of that on stream, so that's probably the balance. I was chatting with them in their stream, and it was a good time. Yeah, go check them out. Please do it for me. But we are going to play. Also, Rachel, are these the chickens in Rachel's fictional zoo? Because I love hearing about them. What the fuck did you do to my chicken brethren, Rachel? What did you do to my chicken brethren? Because I will call the chicken police. There's a video game about the chicken police. This is a real thing that exists. There is a video game called Chicken Police. It was not good. Did you cook them, Rachel? Did you eat them? Did you feed them? You had to restart? Yeah, Rachel went into $192,000 of debt because of those chickens. You had to restart. I mean, it was 197. When you reopen your park now in your next playthrough, though, you can have the memorial chicken enclosure, and it could have one solid gold chicken, like, out the front of it embossed. You could be like, this chicken is in memory of all of the chickens lost when I got into debt that time. Vulcan Ryan. Oh, that was a really good voice crack that I had there. Vulcan Ryan. I'm trying my best to cast my mind back. So basically, last time I played Final Fantasy, we were introduced to my character who was magic, and there's an evil shadow organization who are magic, doing evil magical things. Through the course of what I've played so far, said evil magical organization have been trying to get the beast tribes, which are an assortment of anthropomorphic type lizard, bat, whatever type creatures, underground mole people, to resurrect what they call primals. Primals are effectively the sort of like ethereal god type creature that they pray to. I have currently slain 2. We have slain Bormut comes much later. We have slain Ifrit, however you pronounce that, and that large muscular man one, Titan. But in the process of doing this, I have joined a sort of like a spy organization. And I want to say there's something at the, is it the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? I think it's they refer to themselves as the Scions. But I have joined the Scions, and we've been doing sort of like all sorts of adventuring together, and it's been absolutely fabulous. But all of that adventuring was drawn very swiftly to a close when we were invaded by an evil political power that kidnapped a bunch of people and slew a bunch of my friends. And we are sort of like pulling the pieces together after that still. But I imagine a good portion of this stream is going to be me grinding out quests and talking to chat. So I need some people to step up with me today and help me keep the conversation going, so we can actually get to Mass Effect, and then we can see what my sexy blue wife in Mass Effect has been doing without me, because we got to them last stream and I'm ready to give them a kiss, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Free Willy? I've just seen that GIF that you put. I've just seen that GIF that you posted in the Discord. Thank you, everybody. If you're in our Discord, there is a channel under Dolly's Photography Studio called there's Free Willy. There's go to Dolly's Photography Studio in the Discord. There is a channel called Chimken Streaming Pinboard, and if I am live, I am generally lurking in there, so you can see. I can see the gifs that you post. There's one in that bottom left corner. Look, this is the gif that Rachel just posted in the background there. Yeah, you can go do that now. It's a completely. It's not like a lot of this shit's legible, but you can see it. Look, it's right. It's just one last button press. And you're going to be wondering, right? You're going to be wondering. I can't remember where my map should be in this game. We're going to go down here. I might have to move myself. Not map.
Bow tie.
And a bow tie.
Cool. Bow ties are cool.
This from the man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are cool. Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie. Get rid.
Bow ties are cool. I have a bow tie. Thank you very much. And I'm hydrating. I'm doing my best. It's going to be surprising to me if I don't accidentally pee myself. One humongous mug of tea down, all over my face, all over my face. The monster is coming out and is in reserve. I can feel fuel in the tank again. I'm getting there. It's happening, chat. It's really happening. So I'm going to introduce. You're all going to be wondering why there's a beard theme in my titles today. And if you came here from social media, there was a beard theme on the social media too. I would like to reintroduce you to If I can't... I was waiting for that not to connect then. I've bigged this up. He's not wearing his face... Oh, shit. This was usually a lot more impressive. Bimkin lives, but we'll get 52 people in the queue. Why wasn't I in the queue while we were doing that conversation? Yeah, Shadows just found the gift page. I'm going to eat this biscuit. Watch the biscuit, everybody. Is it English flavored? So usually, I need to show you something. Oh, I see what the problem is. I need to... I need to show this off at least once, so... Not equip that slot. Oh, it's because it's the top. If we do that, and then we go glamour plate. This is what my character usually looks like. Can we all just have a little bit of appreciation for the freaking dedication I have to a bit? Because this is a cosmetic item. The beard is not something... I was extremely disappointed with the fact that you cannot grow humongous freaking beards on your Final Fantasy XIV characters. This is Santa Claus's beard dyed to match my hair color. And then I sort of set about basically saying, okay, I'm gonna play a falafel. A falafel? A falafel? No, a lalafel. I got there in the end. Lalafel. But I want them to be stylized after me. So this is the shortest haircut you can have on any of the races, I think. There's no baldness. Or maybe other characters can go bald and Lalafel can't. If anybody from Final Fantasy XIV is watching me and you're a dev of some kind, please let me have a bald head. Just do it for me. But in the meantime, I have a large bushy beard, but I can't currently wear it because it doesn't line up with the equipment that I'm carrying, because I need to wear this altered linen cowl. So yeah, that's basically it. There is a quest there. That's it. What kind of biscuit is it, though? I'm not sure if this is an international thing. This is a rich tea biscuit. It is a McVitie's rich tea biscuit. And you are right. It's probably the most crackery of biscuits. I'm not Santa Claus in real life, no. I don't like children. I mean, I could be a very ironic Santa Claus. Oh yeah, this is the one I have to read. Beg your pardon. You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian... None of this is going to make sense to anybody, but I'm just going to read the conversations as we go through. Beg your pardon. You suspect that the weed porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hallion Fort shipments? What a nerve. If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. There's a pile of parcels. Is it children flavored? Are you eating children?
Please, I beg you.
No, they are not children flavored. I don't like how you put the entire thing in your mouth. Very unnerving. That was the point. Like, that actively was... I'm glad, because that is actively what I was going for. Okay. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. It's like you're coming... It's like I'm watching Lord of the Rings, and you've joined me halfway through the main story, and you have no idea what's going on. It's one of those weird ones, so... I think I am going to read the conversations going forward, but I am holding my hands up and saying, unless you're familiar with the first game of Final Fantasy XIV, I don't expect you're going to grasp the story very quickly. I have summarized as best as I can, but we are in this snowy area doing snowy political shit. But that's impossible. Once the night at Whitebrim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will about Lord Hortshudfurt, some of these names. I will not be held accountable for this. Okay, I have some draconian rosaries. Loving the Bimkin thank you. It was... I'll hold my hands up and say I think that was a community decision when I was trying to decide on names for my character. But this is Bimkin. Usually his beard is much larger, but currently he just has some bagging mutton chops. Drunk degenerates, though. How was your stream? I dipped in and out during the course of the morning. I didn't speak. But you seem to be painting up an absolute storm, and it is always good to see. Please, everybody, I have talked about Drunk endlessly the last few streams or so, it feels. They were introduced to us through Durandria. They paint a lot of Warhammer on stream, and I find it really relaxing, and you might find it relaxing as well. So you could go follow Drunk for me, and I'd really appreciate that. I finished them post-stream, slap the art tags into your Discord. Oh, is there art tags? Holy shit. Okay, we're going to get that up on stream real quick. Drunk, for your benefit, I'm not sure how long you've been here. I took a really long nap, and we're going to get to Mass Effect eventually. I'm just sort of building up to it. Let me do this. Do that. And this. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is some of the artwork that art. It is art, let's be honest, because I can't do this. This takes a certain level of creative skill. But look at some of these paintings. Isn't that fabulous? And I didn't know. This is one of those things, right? Because I'm a man that I get on with it. Not everybody enjoys ASMR content, especially because it's quite overly sexualized in certain places. But I didn't realize how much of an ASMR experience that I got from people painting Warhammer. This is a new thing to me. But it makes my brain very pleased, and I don't really know why. But yeah, that's it, Drunk. Looks real good. Thank you for posting the tags in the Discord. I appreciate that. Where is it? Go back there. Is goodness. I need help. Help me with clipping since you taught me how. Hearing a brush getting cleaned in water container is very soothing. I clipped Ching using that button that you showed me, but it says, "Whoops, something went wrong. Please help." Oh, I can't help with that bit. You and Shadows deal with that part. Hello, I'm on your desk. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard you shout it. I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickerman have to say? Hand over some boxes. More draconian rosaries in every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks. That's beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge this is more than a crass attempt to sully House Hallionfort's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise alone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. Sometimes Twitch be twitching. We needed a children's biscuit. You mean this children's biscuit? Spoilers, chat. I call them a children's biscuit because I stole them from a child. Like, yeah, there it goes. I don't know what that impression was. That made me feel a little bit sick. Chim punched a child and stole their biscuits. I never said I punched a child. I stole their biscuits. Don't make it weird. Or weirder, you know what I mean. TLB with the egg toss. TLB be out here tossing eggs. You know what I really like in a fantasy setting? Because I think they're utterly ridiculous, and I'm assuming that there is a modern equivalent, but I do like a board with a big map on it and these giant statues that they push around with a broom. Like, this is like a fantasy component of storytelling. I don't know why I enjoy that so much. I would like a very large map with a thing that I can push around. Today has been a good hobby day for me. Got my team finished. Monster Hunter Wild showed a clip for my favorite weapon, and I got to see new Skaven sculpts. Is the weapon the big gun? Really puts into perspective how small you are. I mean, that is valid, because look, these are general... This is like your average size human in this game. And barely up to his butt cheeks. The one good thing, I became a Lalafell because I've been watching a streamer called Jesse Cox play this. There are literal buildings later in the game that only Lalafell can go into because they have tiny doors. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Please come and paint my whale, drunk degenerates. Jesse Cox, stop Jesse, no. The longsword, aka Wee Big Katana. I like the flowy moves and counter heavy combat style. I only ask about the big gun because I randomly saw some footage of the big gun today, so I wondered if that was the case, but fair enough. I've not really used physical weapons in that game. I tend to always use the ranged in some component. They have taken Lord Francel to Windstrop. This is madness. The Inquisitors does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to the matter of trial. I don't know what this accent is. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Bimkin, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchstrop to forestall the proceedings until such as a time I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaume in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Okay, we have to rush somewhere before somebody is assassinated. Shoving the big gun into a monster's face and pulling the trigger is pretty cool. That's fair. I really like the ammo. I really like the way Monster Hunter deals with ammo. So I always feel like there is a massive amount of variety in how you deal with things in that game because of the ammo that your gun can take. It's completely ready to be painted. I just have been putting it off. It's been going to be a lot of black paint. Can we just say, I'm going to pull a card. The card pull is 6 of spades. That means immediately that Rachel has lost. The Endless Shadows is won. We can't let this stand, everybody. We have to beat Shadows back into submission. Choose outcome, black. Go. Flip the card. Ugh. Okay, is there no music in this game when I'm running out in this ice field? There was music in the town, right? Because I heard a pipe organ, but why is it stopped? I can fix it. There we go. This is my very large bird creature. Don't worry, it is a chocobo under here. It is wearing a helmet. Did I name it? I feel like... Let me find the... I think I named... No, I called it mayonnaise. I was going to say, I thought I called it Clementine after something that Rachel said when I was streaming this game ages ago. But no, it is called mayonnaise. A hot tip for painting black or white. Don't go with those colors. Use dark gray or off-white respectively instead. That way you can highlight and shade the color. This is a giant... Drunk, I would just like to say this is a giant papier-mâché whale. So... Orcas are literally only black and white. It's giant. It's a papier-mâché whale. It's I don't think whilst I bow to your ability to identify that as like a it's not small. Hail, Bemkin. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Let's fricking go! It's like maybe 3 foot long. 3 feet. That's half of me. I can't pronounce any of these people's names. Joaquin Charlemagne Francel de Gallienart. You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Hallen to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men, leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Hallen's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Vortemps, I beseech you, I stay your hand. This is getting very... There's a component of the Final Fantasy MMO that is so political, and I just, reading it sometimes, they like to use words. Don't get me wrong, I like the sound of my own voice sometimes, but it's a lot of words. Inquisitor, we have come on behalf of Lord Horchenfort. Bant, I'm saying it different every time. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such a time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Horchenfort has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbour private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. Oh my god, he's gonna stab us. He's gonna fight what is effectively a child-sized person. I really need to sneeze. Guillaume is the French word for William. Am I even in the ballpark of how that's pronounced? Guillaume? We'll call him Guillaume. Yeah, Guillaume. I really wish I had the ability to make and transport a life-size papier-mâché whale. No idea, lol. Well, I'm trying my best. We must hold them until Horchenfort arrives, Bimkin, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Okay, we can't kill the guy that's trying to kill us. I've got my book out. It's very exciting. Actively having to remember my rotation of skills. Okay, we can summon the giant flame blade boy. Stuff is happening, I promise it's exciting. Is that a dragon? I see a dragon. That is legitimately a dragon. No, it's got no arms. It's a wyvern. Imagine a version of... I would be really surprised if somebody hasn't modded that in. Like, Google that as an issue. Planet Zoo mod dragons. He's running away! He's healing himself! How bloody dare he? Chim, didn't miss a beat picking this back up. He's hitting all the right buttons. I'm really not. I've been playing it off stream. I know how to play games. Quiet. Dragons run away. As evident by the mess that was. I'm not exactly at raiding level of MMO yet with my button rotations, but we're doing it. I know how to play games. I have played many games. I played the best games. That might have been a Donald Trump reference. I apologize. There we go. Ta 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 ta! It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. You haven't played Planet Zoo, so I don't own it, but I've, like, watched DollyWhiskers play it extensively. I like the capybaras. There we go. That's it. DollyWhiskers owns it. It's not really my type of game, I will say. They are quite nice. But this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by the enemies of House Hallionart. They've used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. How far are we from Alphanord? I've not seen him since the Scions all got, like, stabbed and kidnapped and shit. So, but I'm assuming... I know he pops up again. He's out there somewhere being a dick, because A Realm Reborn's Alphanord is a dick. You've watched Ziggy play it a bunch. I own it and tried it, but it was far too brainy heavy for me. Okay. Well, I've been corrected. I watched Ziggy play it a bunch. The fevered image... Yeah, that was English. What of it? By the fury, a draconian rosary, then the knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the wyvern. Okay, the knights are summoning dragons. That's bad. A heretic in the ranks of the temple knights? This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Horschenplant. I've said it differently again. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. You see, this is very political sounding. I trust you have not lost sight of which first brought you to Coerthas, Bimkin. Pray locate your errant ship and use it. Oh yes, I'm here looking for a blimp. Lord Horschenpfant, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because you are my son. Family resemblance. Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped off your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Hallionart. Praise alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Bimkin. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Look at those honking sideburns. I missed my beard, but the honking sideburns are quite something. Okay, we need to go back to base. We get... Oh wait, no, I rode the chocobo here. Let's take our space mech back. I'm told that this is... I can't remember where this comes up in Final Fantasy, but this is from Final Fantasy IX, I think. Look at it. It's got knees. My method of transport has knees. Planet Coaster is more brain heavy for me personally. I look forward to the next one though. I like the micromanagement aspect of Planet Zoo. I like the fact that you can name all of the creatures and you have a level of connection with them. Final Fantasy IX, thank you very much, Volcom Ryan, for the confirmation. I was pretty sure. But I'm assuming when I get the ability to fly, because I will later on in the game get the ability to fly, this will turn, because the mounts in this game are fairly they're very cool. They vary tremendously. Oh my god, I see. I'm totally clicking that link right now. You son of a biscuit. Where is he? In here? You look well, Bimkin. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior? Totally skillful. You stole someone's biscuits? I mean, they could have just been... You're assuming that they had parents, and like, they could have been an orphan, and I could have stolen orphans' biscuits. What about that? For legal reasons, this is entirely a joke, and I did not actually steal a child's biscuits. Do not come at me claiming that I stole an orphan's biscuits. You should never joke about such things. I just did, and I feel bad about it. Yeah, there we go. I deserve that. I totally deserve that. I'm tired and surly. That's my excuse. Those biscuits had a family. Bimkin Churga, I must be rising in this world to have the custom of the most famous adventurer of these parts. How may I serve you? So Aurel sent you? Of course. Here is the bottle she ordered, and a fine choice, if I may say so. This nectar was mixed with the blessed water of the weeping saint, sweet and iceless even in deep winter. 'Twas no mean feat procuring such a choice liquor with the road snowbound, but I aim to please. I basically have just gone on a booze run as a side quest. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Are you in here, person that wants booze? Yeah. Medjgwissel. Well, if it isn't Bimkin Churg, everyone's talking about you, you know, looking for a place to hide. Sweet goodness. Daffinan's Joy. I haven't seen one of these upon the sideboard for... Who are these people that speak like this? The sideboard for a good many moons. This is too rich for your purse, I'd wager, so it must be from Aurel. I guess well, did I not? The high houses of Iskarj are descended from the heroes who stood with Haldra at the... Oh, can we... I don't like the way these people talk. Jim didn't care about those biscuits, had a family, they had relationships, lives, homes. Are you actively trying to guilt trip me over rich tea biscuits? Can we just confirm that that's what's happening in chat? Can somebody, like, take ownership of this and say, I am trying to guilt trip you over rich tea biscuits? How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyways, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Quothus several days ago before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Hodgenfort is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. They worked for a non-profit charity. I take ownership. Okay, I'm just as long as somebody wants to confirm for me that we are attempting to guilt trip stream over biscuits. They tasted delicious if it's any constellation, and when I say delicious, they're dry and unflavorful, but they're not a bad biscuit. I'm in it for the mass when it comes to eating rich tea biscuits. They have a very satisfying crunch, but they don't really taste of anything. So you've at least located the Enterprise, I believe. Congratulations are in order. Stone Vigil. Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of the House Durandar. Okay, we've got a new house, have we? I will write a letter to Lord Drillmont of White Brimfront and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Travelinghead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Bimpkin. May Hlone guide you. Yeah, big old Bimpkin. Where the frick am I going now? I have a ride. Oh, I've got a ride all the way down there. Did good Sir George's treats come in? They did. I have a vast quantity of treats. And I was trying to edit some more emotes of George's face today, and I sort of burnt out on it. I really need to buy some photo editing software. After upgrading my PC, I never reinstalled my copy of Photoshop that I own. Like, outright, I have a copy of Photoshop from 1 billion years ago that I own, because this PC doesn't have a disk drive to install it, because it's ancient. It's like 2016. And I've yet to buy a new copy of any photo editing software, so I tried to make some emotes and failed. I downloaded GIMP before Sky Elakar comes into chat, if they are still listening. I did download photo editing software GIMP, and it's fucking complicated. If anybody in chat uses GIMP to edit photos, holy shit, I bow to I bow to you. Like, take a bow, because GIMP is rough. There's also an ad in 5 minutes, chat. Wonderful to see you again, Bimpkin. Is there anything I can do to repay you? Name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halinart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Draenian horde caught us unawares. The fields have held that outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandar instead has been charged with the duty, given that I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillmont. Nevertheless, I will write on your... Yeah, he's going to write a letter for me. Did I ever thank you for announcing when ads come up? I really appreciate that. You did, and I made it even better with the... At the time, I was saying it audibly when you thanked me for it, and then you were the reason that I processed how to deal with the automatic stuff that comes up in chat. It's a good accessibility thing. I don't mind saying it. Sometimes I think it can like come across a bit weird if we're mid conversation. I'm like, oh, 5 minutes chat, there's an ad. But I like to do it. I like to say that it's happening. Some streamers have a timer on screen, and where I have so many components on my screen with some things, I'm just not driven to have like a countdown timer. So yeah, I am more than happy to say that out loud for you, Rachel. If that is a requirement that you need to watch my content, I know that it isn't. I'm being facetious. I am more than happy to tell you when ads are going to happen. It just gives it a nice flow. Mayo, show us the meaning of haste. Look, he looks so angry. They have really done the, like, there's a tiny, like, when I turn left, right, there's a tiny little bit of lean with the, I'm going to make you all dizzy for a couple of seconds. When you turn left and right, it's a really subtle change, but the entire model of the Chocobo leans into the corner, and it really satisfies my brain. It's me out here in the snowfields drifting chocobos. Looks like you're riding an ostrich. It's not like, because some people in my community might, I forget, may have never even played. I'll put a slightly better looking outfit on him for a couple of seconds. This is what a chocobo looks like, Rachel. They're very handsome. But yeah, this is a chocobo. And this is mayonnaise, and he's very handsome. Chimkobo? Chimkobo. I like that. I might have to steal that. Party hat. Pop and pop. Okay, so we're going down here. Chimken riding a chicken. Not a chicken, it's a chocobo. That's racist. That's bird racist. Don't be racist to mayonnaise. He's a good boy. It's an ostrich. You're an ostrich. It's not an ostrich. I don't think ostriches have such large reptilian feet. Question, do you think in this world they eat chocobo? I'm pretty sure that's confirmed that they do. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure you can buy like chocobo steaks at some point. I think that's correct. I grew up on a farm and we raised ostriches. I'm not joking. Yeah, I've eaten ostrich. That is wretched. It's just a large bird. Ostrich is delicious. I had bad ostrich. The ostrich had committed a felony and therefore the meat was not very good. But I had ostrich burgers and they just weren't very nice. You thought you could make money off them? He didn't. Your dad did the cliche, oh, I'm going to start an emu farm, but instead of an emu farm, he did ostriches. That's kind of hilarious to me. Yeah, it has to come from a good farm. It was, I don't think that we had emus too. Yeah, that's, I think that stereotype was popularized by The Simpsons, where, like, Homer wants to go and raise emus, as he calls them, emus. 10 ostriches and 2 emus. Chat, I'm too late. There's an ad if you're still here and can hear me. I'm just gonna play through this ad because Final Fantasy is one of those sorts of games. I don't think it needs explanation. I had 10 ostriches and 2 emos. Have we got any emos in chat? And I don't mean that judgmentally, but have I attracted any emos? What do we have here? Letter from Lord Hodgson, Fulton Francel. Is it a likely... Oh, you're serious. What to do, what to do. Former emo here. I'm here to look in Final Fantasy and gives me a WoW ad. Fee! Hello, Fee. I appreciate the luck. Former emo pirate, former emo here. I think I am what could be called alt. I wasn't like a goth, or I wasn't like a metalhead, and I wasn't like a skater kid, but I think it was like alternative. Baggy clothes, t-shirts, and skate shoes. Not that I don't think adults, like, I don't think I ever really called myself anything at the time. And now I wear harem pants, so what the frick am I now? Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillmont's attentions are focused slowly on the Stone Vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Alboys. Yes, Sir Alboys can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Just fit 11.5 hours of work, so I would be lurking and sleeping, but wanted to come and show lots of hype. Thank you, Fee. I appreciate it. Especially, like, I'm not a regular Final Fantasy player, and to have somebody in here that plays the game on a regular basis. Holy shit, it's Alphanod. Oh my god, he's alive. Oh my goodness. We're just going to ignore him, though, because the game's not going to allow me to speak to him. Fuck you, Alphanord. Alboys. Sir Brenadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillmont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head chirurgeon Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary? I can't pronounce any of these words. How do I get to the infirmary? Is there stairs? There are no stairs. Fuck you, Alphanorn. Same shit, it's only then it mattered. The subtleties. Yeah, I was a very quiet kid. I never really identified with anybody. I still don't identify with anybody. Undiagnosed potential ADHD and autism. Whee! I'm in the process of getting diagnosed, but we're finding out. But 11.5. Please rest fee. Do that for me. I will give you a shiny penny if you go rest fee. Are you here to visit a patient, sir? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Fortemps and Hallionart. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gordon. They're just saying names. You should know Lord Drillmont's current whereabouts. Running away, don't forget your class quartz. Don't forget your class squares. I haven't. Now you're making me second guess myself. Recommendations? No, I haven't. I've done Titan. I've over leveled. I've done Titan, but I've not leveled my character far enough along to get the next summoner unlock. At least I don't think. Oh my god. Frickin' Fee coming into chat, saying things, doing stuff. I need to get the map. Map? There we go. Gradania. Gradania? Close enough. I need to go to Thanalan. I need to go to the Black Shroud. I got there eventually. This is just a really roundabout way of doing it. Old Gradania. Yeah, I'm fine. It's the little quest under main. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Autism in progress. Uploading 76%. I would just like to point out that there's somebody here dressed as Monkey D. Luffy from. That person is dressed as a One Piece. Everybody, One Piece man. I am still in the process of autism and ADHD diagnosis, but the diagnosis process in the UK is absolutely terrible. I basically expect to hear back from them in 2 years. So whereas I sort of sought that information in around November in 2023, I don't expect to hear from them until like 2026. At Redania. Redania is a land in The Witcher. Redania. Would anybody be interested in me struggling through The Witcher? Because I've tried it several times, and a few people I've been watching recently. If I do the full 30-day stream eventually, 30 days of stream eventually, I might try The Witcher and play nothing but The Witcher for 30 days. It's never quick. What reason have you for barging into? Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillmont is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandar as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. Okay, basically we're in trouble. You'd like The Witcher? It's very long game, all of them. Yeah, I think I would jump straight to 3 because I can't look at Witcher 1 and 2 without wanting to vomit because they have not held up graphically. In my opinion. I'm sure there are some stalwart people out there that are going to be like, oh my god, he's crazy. But I can't look at those games. They do not look good to me, especially with The Witcher 3 at the end of the series. And I've tried The Witcher before, and I've always like got going. And now that I've got myself into this mindset where I can play longer games on stream and be satisfied that I'm not going to be finishing them anytime soon. It sort of works out, so it might be one I consider in the future. I think the next long game I do want to do is Baldur's Gate 3. Sir Gordoneur permitted your passage, very well speak. I'm digging the pipe organ in the background. Witcher 1 is probably the first of my chain of gaming habits. I look at The Witcher 1 and 2 screenshots and shit every once in a while, and they have not dated well. If they were to do a remaster with the Witcher 3 graphics engine, I would be so happy, but at the moment, I can't give the Witcher 1 and 2 the time of day. It makes me feel, yeah, it just doesn't, It just is. It does not spark joy. You may wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scaleskin to secure an airship that may or not may not. Sorry. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scaleskin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you an avatar of the Fury herself? Oh my God! It's Alphanord. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drill. Why am I speaking like this? Lord Drillmont, you know our name and you know our deeds. We are come to Coerthers to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Nangarlond, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? But that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Isgarden history, House Durandar marshals its forces to retake the Stone Village who appear. Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since the calamity, and two Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. Why is he suddenly evil? The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that these Durandar would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the Stone Vigil, but I know we cannot permit them to pass. Why is he evil all of a sudden? Maybe wait for the remasters, even Witcher 3 is fairly old now, to be fair. Are they doing remasters of them? Is that even on their radar? I figured they're doing the Witcher... They're doing the Witcher 4 currently, right? I keep reading stuff about it. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment, I nearly believe this mummer's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Durandar purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil, but we cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Binkin, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillmont's trust. Understood? I'm still curious as to why this guy is suddenly... He wasn't... I don't know. He's got weird shoes. Oh shit, there's quests every... Quest for days! For the roof. Ziggy, I'm consuming caffeine, hand over fist. You just saw it. I can't do any more this second. Drive by hydrate on the way to make dinner. I mean, thank you. I love you. Bye. That's Ziggy Z, everybody. More caffeine. Do it. Well, I have only had 2 monsters today. I could theoretically have a third before the end of the stream. We're going to be here for 6 hours today. 6. Did you know that, chat? 6 hours. I'm going to do this for about 2 hours, and we've just passed the 1 hour mark, and then we're going to hop into Mass Effect, and we're going to do our usual 4 hours of Mass Effect. I hope you're prepared to watch me kiss a blue lady in space. Unlike other more menial okay, these are just... Time to collect some fetch quests. Because fetch quests are the best. 6 hours, really? Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm gonna be here. You've got 5 more hours of me, Rachel. 5 more hours of me. I'm excited. Good. Somebody should be. Yeah, let's get all the... I'm going to pick up all the quests and then start just doing the miscellaneous shit. So, we're not going to read... This flavor text. Oh, yeah, okay. Are you streaming tomorrow? I am. I am crazy. There's no stopping me. I am absolutely off the chain on vitamin C. If you want such exhaustible energy just like mine, take some vitamin C. Like, eat a goddamn orange, chat. Okay, we'll talk to you. We're just gonna touch a dead body in a hallway. That seems sensible. mean, it'd be really nice to know what's going on with some of these quests, but it's all flavor, and I'm kind of getting sick with trying to pronounce their names. Boil. Give Boyle a dead rat. One quest completed. Dolly pointed out to me this morning that we think my anxiety's back up again because I'm coughing like a boss, and I had stopped for a long time. So if there's a lot of coughing and it bothers you, please let me know and I'll try and mute the microphone when it happens. A delicious treat. Don't mind if I do. We go to the pot of lollies, we stick our hand into the pot of lollies, and we pull out... Am I pulling out a specific flavor, or am I guessing? I'll do it blind, okay? We'll do it blind. We're gonna take this one. Oh, the wrapper came off as I pulled it out. Good. It is berry flavored. Mmm, berry flavor. Now you get to... I couldn't say these guys' names properly before, and now I have a lollipop in my mouth. So... yeah, I might not speak for a couple of minutes. Yeah, but what kind? Blackberry. That popular range of mobile phones. I don't know what either of those things are. What is a huckleberry? I don't think I've nope. I don't think I've even seen a huckleberry. I know what they are, but I refuse to acknowledge their existence because gooseberry, they've got the name. I as a chicken, I can't identify anything that is even adjacent to geese because geese are chickens' mortal enemies. So I refuse to acknowledge gooseberries because the word goose is in it. What about foie gras? Isn't that some sort of like innards from a duck? Goose liver? Yeah, I thought it was innards from a... I've never had it, but I would probably eat it because the goose had to die to give it to me. Why is the action indicator a downwards butt plug? Wait, what? What are we referring to as the action indicator? The cursor? Do the splash screen? This one?
Please, I beg you.
No, the dildo one. That one. I don't think they're intentionally a butt plug. Square Enix has made some very interesting design choices over the years, but I don't think butt plug has ever been one of them. Okay, I need to fight something is what you're telling me. Oh yeah, like the this is what you're targeting arrow. I see it. I do see the butt plug. You're not incorrect. Yeah, it's the targeting. It's like the targeting reticule. I see that. I don't think that's intentional. Really skillful fighting from me, pressing the same button over and over again until the thing dies. Attacking A, I can see the line of logic. No, let's not talk about attacking people's bumholes with butt plugs. Like, consensually fine. But as a person that doesn't like that sort of thing, please don't talk about butt plugs and attacking people with them. Weak points. We haven't had a George cameo in a bit, and we're into an hour-long stream. He's sulking as of yesterday because he came into stream yesterday and I didn't have any treats to give him. He was really weirdly hyper-focused on me this morning. And quite frankly, I'm offended by his lateness to work. He wants what he wants when he wants it. He is a fickle pickle. I can't figure out where this is. It must be out. Is there a downstairs in this building? No, it's down here somewhere. Maybe it's outside the wall. Weak points. Yes. I will hold my hands up and say I've admitted a weak point of RightBigChimken. It's my butthole. If you say George in that kind of talking to your pet voice and making little kisses sounded, does he come to you or does he ignore you? No, I've got like when we trained them to do the handshake thing, I trained him to respond to me brushing. He only does it really for me, and I'm not sure if it's a tonal thing. He doesn't do it for Dolly, but if he is willing to come to me and I do this with my hand, like audibly loud, he will tend to go. He does tend to come. And that was just, like, when I was giving him a treat, I would do this. Because I woke up during lockdown, and obviously everybody knows we taught them to shake hands. But I woke up during lockdown, and I was suddenly extremely fearful that George never came to me when I called him. So I was like, yeah, we're going to fix that, and now he does. But it varies tremendously, because I forget to do it sometimes, then he just gets out of the habit. I will say... There is a dog, a Labrador, at work that is like they're not a year old yet. They're fairly large now, but they're not. It's not an old dog. I imagine. I'm not sure where the puppy to dog transfer happens, but they're still very young. I've talked about this on stream before. In terms of George responding to this, I've taught this other person's dog. What's their job? They like to steal treats. They do nothing, but they're just an office dog. I go, every time I've given this dog at the office a treat, I go, like, sit, and I hold up my hand, go with my tongue, like, make an audible click with my tongue, and this is somebody else's dog. They do not do it for them. They do it only for me, but if I go without holding up the hand now, they sit and expect a treat. And I have accidentally trained a dog. I've accidentally trained a Pavlovian response from somebody else's dog. And I'll be honest, I'm secretly proud of that. They work in the lab. Executive mood manager. We are an office. Please come and train my cat. We are an office. We have several dogs at our office on a daily basis. They're all owned by employees. They just come and hang out. That is a big ass rat. I'm trying to think how many dogs we have roughly, so... Yeah, 7 dogs in our office at the moment, of various types. They're not always there on the same day because it's kind of crazy when they are. They've all been there on one day before, and it is nobody gets any work done because there's 7 dogs in the office. Please come and train my cat. To do what? What would you like me to train your cat to do? That's the end of the king, is it? Well struck. Yeah, we killed a rat. We killed a rat for this man. Anything? Literally anything? I mean, it's all repetition and a reward with cats, at least from my experience. You could get your cat to do a lot of things. He is a freeloader. You want him to pay rent. I don't think I can train. I don't think I'm skilled enough to train your cat to do complex like work. Like I got 2 cats to shake hands. I don't think I'm gonna teach them to like your cat to use like high-end machinery of any kind. Wouldn't that be the dream, right? If your cat could earn you rent. Basically, I had this dream, right, where I was going to be a Twitch streamer, and then George was going to appear on stream so many times that I could then start, like, a sideline social media platform for my cat, like you see a lot of people do on Instagram and stuff, and then I can get sponsorships and earn money because George has the cat. No, don't worry. Dolly, you could bring Dumpling. The air conditioner's on, we said we... George is fast asleep, so will not be attending. Dolly has just popped in to speak to me, and we could have brought Frog on to stream, but I've got the air conditioner on, and it's not fair to the frogs to bring them into a cold room. We did it once, sort of by accident, and we didn't want to do it again. DLB, how is life? Like, tell me about your life. How is Mika? The dog, not the sister. How is my little, how is, Ahsoka? Tell me about your life. I want to hear about it. I'm very proud of TLB. TLB is one of my... TLB is 100% one of my longer serving community members, and they've gone to art college, and I'm constantly proud of them. They posted something in our Discord recently in terms of like a new type of artwork that they'd just done, and the improvement from like, because I remember before they were at college, right, and where they are now. I'm really impressed. TLB is doing good things. Coming soon to a screen near you. Because they'll probably do... Yeah, I expect them to be famous. It's a true story. Okay. Alcillion. Okay, we are absolutely rinsing through these side quests. Progression, progression, progression. Can I ask, are there, like, can I get, I'm not asking people to come out of lurk or anything, but how do you feel about me streaming Final Fantasy and talking over it and just doing side quests like this? Is it good content? And I'm not saying, I'm not being down on myself, like, I've been happy with the way that this stream has gone. But I do struggle sometimes with the idea of streaming this game. It's what MMOs are quite, I think, I don't know, it's quite difficult. If I play another game, it is very much defined by my style of how I choose to play it. Quantum Break, even as a shooter, there's a certain chaotic style to how I play shooting games like that. MMOs are a little bit more copy-paste. I'm good with it. I think it's a bit sweet. I think it's a bit sweet during an average stream. Chim says he's proud of individuals in chat like a couple of dozen times, and that just makes me smile. You mean like those TikToks with Minecraft jumping and voiceover? I don't mind it. Okay. I'm like, I will say, Shadows. When I say the whole Mika the dog is old and is having a hard time walking, Ahsoka just went on a huge adventure of a walk in a park and I'm dying of stress, but I just got all the Borderlands games I did not have for 41 Canadian dollars. You know what? The funny thing is, TLB, I've started playing those through on stream myself, as you've seen, and I was missing $2.49 of Borderlands content. I already owned everything, but I hope you enjoy those. If you ever want to drop in on a game, let me know. On the proudness thing, though, I am honest when I say I want to be that person on the internet that is able to tell you that they're proud of you, because some people don't have that. And if I can do that for you, and it's a thing that's actually useful for certain people, and as you say, it puts a smile on your face, that's kind of all that's kind of all that I want. I need to search a forest for something, and I'm not sure what I'm searching for. There it is. But I'm sorry to hear that Mika is struggling to walk. I hope that they remain, or at least as comfortable as you can possibly make them, because I get a lot of dogs have that problem. Yeah, at the moment, you and chat are the only ones who tell me that, and at this particular moment in life, when I started the streaming thing, it wasn't that far in the grander scheme of things. I randomly said that in chat once. I randomly said it in chat, and there was somebody, I can't remember who it was. I don't think they became a long-term community member, let's put it that way, but they basically said literally nobody has ever told me that before. And I've been lucky enough in my life. I have a partner that tells me that they're proud of me on a regular basis. I have parents that are willing to also do it. I'm not that close with my brothers, but I know at a moment's notice that they would be here if I needed them. I am very lucky with people that are around to support me, and this isn't bragging. It makes me a little bit, as a human, sad that there are people out there like this person that came into chat that said nobody tells me that, and I would really like to be that person for a bunch of people. I never want it to come. If it ever gets to a point, we're going to make a deal, everybody in chat right now. If it ever gets to a point where you think it's disingenuous that I'm saying that I'm proud of people, I want you to tell me, because then I will stop. But I want people to know that, like, small achievements, big achievements, no matter what it is, they're still achieving something, and that's important. We have our own medicine that should help. Might take a month or two to start working though. Are they a lab? TLB, are they a lab? Are they a Labrador? I can't remember Mika's breed, but I'm dealing. There are a few Labradors in my life right now that are struggling with like back hip problems that sound very similar. And just give them all the love. Give them the love. Give them the love. Okay, we came to a forest. We got an alchemic concoction. We're gonna go back to Love's hard labor. Da, 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 da. I think out of all the things you say, the proudness thing is one of the most genuine things you've said. Not saying that you sound disingenuous things. Okay, that's good. That's what I want. But yeah, if I ever get to a point where you think I'm being disingenuous, please tell me, because I don't want to be out here spouting shit that people don't need to hear. I just understood that, yay me. Fitty is clearly awake today. Also, props for going back and finding that message to respond to it, because that was a good few minutes ago. Hey, look, a dragon. Be proud of what you do, big or small, and how you accomplish it. Be proud of other people and tell them on a regular basis that you are proud of them, because you don't know what they're going through. They might super benefit from the fact that you've told them that you're proud of them. Be kind to everybody, and if you are not going to be kind to everybody, step back, think about what you're about to say to somebody, and basically leave each other the fuck alone. I am really out here angry at the British people right now because of all of the shit that you may or may not have seen in the press, and I don't want to get into a political conversation, but there are so many fucking teabags in Britain. And I don't mean the literal teabags, I mean people that are just... Yeah, you get it. We've talked about this. The poor soul, she still breathes, but adventurer, does he pray for her soul? Okay, we're just doing side quests. I'm skipping through these quickly. Hand over the potion. There it goes. I think the trick with this game is I've also played all of this content before. I will be 100% reading every single bit of text when I get to like the 3rd expansion. But as stuff goes along, there is a certain amount of this where I'm just skipping through as quickly as possible. Which, I suppose in the grander scheme of things doesn't help content production in the game, but we're having a good time. We're talking about shit. Talking about emos and emus and ostriches and such. I don't... If I ever owned a farm, I don't know what animals I would raise. And don't say chickens, because I feel like that's a little bit obvious. Like, let's not phone it in. Let's try and be inventive with what sort of animals I would raise. I do like llamas. I do enjoy a llama. There are some llama farms near us, and they regularly post on their social medias about how they've shaved all of their llamas because they get the wool and use it to spin wool. Get the fur and use it to spin wool. And then you get the pictures of the llamas that are like fully bald, except for their legs and their head. They look like a lolly. I went to an alpaca farm recently. They make very, very cute noises. Chickens, ducks, pigeons, cows, guinea pigs, and rabbits. Do people farm guinea pigs? I went and asked, and Mika is a black lab, Malamute, husky, shepherd cross, and is 14 years. That is a good age. But of the stuff of those breeds, I know Labradors struggle with bone stuff. So just give them extra love. Give them a hug from me. Hug your dog. People eat guinea pigs. I know, DollyWhiskers, I know what we're gonna raise on our farm. Dolly, you still in chat? I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna blow your mind, DollyWhiskers. We're gonna raise Twitch chat on a farm. We're gonna get everybody on our Twitch community, and we're gonna buy a farm in the middle of nowhere, and we're gonna invite all of our Twitch following to live on this farm in a field, and we're gonna give them lots of hay to sort of roll about in, and that's it. We will raise Twitch chat on the farm. And then when the season is ready, everything will come full circle and we'll eat them. Does this include our families and our pets? If so, I'm in. I don't know. Oh wait, no, it's too I don't want to be eaten. Let's face it, if you've been here long enough, it always comes back to cannibalism. It is a full service that RightBigChimken supplies. Good Feelings talks about cannibalism. There'll be a rescue farm. If we have a farm, none of our animals will be eaten. It'll be a rescue farm. Okay, but who are we rescuing Twitch chat from in that context? Yeah, we'll pay you to be here. If you want to come live on our farm, we'll pay you to be here, and then we will... Like, do any of you lay eggs? If you farm Twitch chat, it'd be a funny farm. Welcome to the funny farm. We've got people, all a little bit neurodivergent, divergent. Look at this Captain Orca. Absolutely fabulous specimen of a Captain Orca. Little bit neurodivergent. Did you just ask if anyone in chat lays eggs? I don't know what you're talking about. Eggs, what kind of money we're talking about? I will give you rupees. I don't know what the exchange rate is. I will give you one of those currencies that it sounds absolutely ridiculously large, but is worth nothing. Swedish krona. Like, I don't know if I lay eggs. I think you would know if you laid eggs. Spoilers. I'm pretty sure I've never tried. I don't have a button for this, but this is the closest that I've got to the button that's relevant for what Captain Orca just said. Captain Orca is about to attempt to lay an egg, and I'm pretty sure that means they're gonna shit their pants.
Please, no, please don't, no.
I can lay something that smells like egg. See, that's a little on the nose. I mean, I said they were gonna shit their pants, which is also a little on the nose, but still. I mean, we have a good time here. You'd be entertained on our funny farm. And yeah, I think if we did, like, if we had an infinite... We've talked about this recently. If we had an infinite pot of money, me and Dolly would love an area of a house that we could cordon off and foster animals. So if we did the farm thing, we would probably take in rescues and they'd all... Like, you know that sad cow that you saw on Instagram and they're really sad? We want to adopt that cow and give them the best life. Like... They could be in a field with many other cows. They might be themselves, but by themselves. But if that sad cow eventually shuffles on, happy, I will be happy about that. Are we the rescues? Yes. Do you need rescuing? Yeah, and everyone in chat gets their own room, but we don't have to live there. You just have our streams running in the rooms. Yeah. Bit of a lurk, you know. You just come in and sort of roll around on the floor in some hay that we put down fresh. I've never streamed. You're going to get there eventually. I'm going to talk you into it. Roll around in the hay, you say? Not in a sexy way, just there's some hay on the floor. One day, Captain Orca, if I ever get a major sponsor and they give me some free PC hardware, I'll send it to you. And you can stream from that, and it'll be like all it'll be all nice. His father. Happily ever, Kara. Hello, my son, his father. Father has entered chat. They're my father. They're not your father. Not in a sexy way. Well, I can try. Well, it's like a thing, right? You say, let's go for a roll in the hay. It's a sexy thing. Am I laying eggs on stream? Kara, I'm not sure how long you've been lurking, but I might have gotten your sister-in-law to believe that they can lay eggs. And I don't know how to roll it back. Wait, is Gabby here? Where did Gabby come? Gabby! I missed that. Gabby did the quiet hello. I missed that. She can. I don't see what's the problem is. I don't think your sister can lay eggs. I don't think that that's the thing the human body is capable. Kara, I hope you're doing well. I would also like to point out, happily ever Kara, everybody. Kara has done the rebrand thing, and we have been helping out with this. Happily ever Kara. Please go and drop Kara a follow if you're not following them already. They have recently rebranded. I've been in backroom chats with Kara for probably been months, really, talking about various marketing related things, and you should go drop them a follow. They've rebranded to Happily Ever Kara. I had a part in that. I was there. I was present. She lays eggs on stream, everyone. Yeah, she 100% lays eggs on stream. And that's not a euphemism. We're talking about actual eggs. Kara was also the person that wrote the very famous song, How Do You Like Your Eggs in the Morning? How do you like your eggs in the morning? I like mine with cannibalism. No, I can neither confirm or deny this. Yeah, I saw Kara play that on a ukulele on TikTok. I like mine with a hug. Butterfly, I'm satisfied. As long as I get my hug. I'm killing birds. I like mine baked in a cake. I don't know any songs about baking a cake. I've actually not played that on TikTok, but thanks for the idea, you should. I like mine over easy, or as we say it in America, dippy eggs, eggs with soldiers. I don't enjoy that as an experience. I have zigzag. Oh my god. Are we talking the wait, are we talking about eggs? Ziggy, are we talking about the zigzag chips from Tesco? Yes, they are so freaking good. I like, do you get the hot and spicy ones? Live, laugh, cry, Tesco. Do you get the hot and spicy zigzag fries? I've not tried them before. They are so good in an air fryer. They are literally, they are in my top 5 of best textural French fry. I've got the normal ones, I think. Oh, boring. The hot and spicy ones are amazing. A zigzag fry is like a McDonald's fry that's got zigzag cuts in it. Like quite close, so it's sort of the chips sort of concertinas, but because it's got like the big chunks cut out of it, when you air fry them or deep fat fry them, they get very crispy all the way through, and as a textural eater, they are great. Tesco's, please sponsor me. I would like to know. I would like to request that the Ziggy hat, please, on account of them being top 10 best mod. I'll do it. go. I'm gonna spin it because wouldn't it be funny if we get the luck? But I will do the Ziggy hat. It is not the Ziggy hat. Stop being so British. Are we talking about fries or potato chips? If I said no, if I wanted, so crisps are potato chips and fries are fries. There are not multiple versions of a fry. Potato chips are crisps. Zigzag fries. I suppose a zigzag potato chip would be like a crinkle cut chip. I don't know. A card though? No. Every time somebody asks for it, I wait 45 years to press the next button. 6 of diamonds. Kara lost. Kara lost, everybody. Choose outcome. Red. God damn it. Kara is not having the best luck when it comes to the 100% not gambling. And I find it hilarious. And please do not hold it against me, but I'm about to kill a bunch of chinchillas. Down to 78k. I gotta kill chinchillas, everyone. We did it, chat. Time to celebrate. Kara no longer can egg me. Yeah. I'll give you a little bit of a freebie. To be fair, Rachel hit the button most of the time that day. Fair. Wait, have I got a face? I do have a face. Sus. There we go. Hello, everybody. I am an egg. This is actually just a close-up of a forehead. That's a bit rude. See, the secret is I've turned the egg on so I can scratch myself.
Please, no. Please, don't. No.
Considering that system is randomized and somebody just mentioned poop in chat, the fact that we got the toilet one from that is fairly impressive. Chim with a chim stim. How do we feel about the porky knobs, by the way? Like, I've done some of them, yeah, how do we feel about the porky knob one? Does everybody need to see it again? There, Porky. Look at it, look.
Please, I beg you.
I'll do it once more for Kara.
Please, I beg you.
I just love that the I love the inhensioness of the please I beg you at the end. From Thank Goodness You're Here, Kara. Yeah, there's Porky Knobs in a game called Thank Goodness You're Here. I still, if I put text on those, they are 100% from things that I say in streams. There is a sign in the back of one of the shops in Thank Goodness You're Here that was called Porky Knobs. And at the time, somebody recorded me saying, can I interest anyone in a Porky Knob? And therefore that one was born. But we say some of my quotes, we say some weird shit on this stream. Absolutely weird, but it does help with the inspiration for the splash screens. When I fill an entire page of my stream deck, I'm just going to rotate back through and delete the oldest ones. Like stealing children's biscuits. What are you summoning the pearl whale for? I want to see the whale. This is Percival the fail whale. We call him Potty Mouth Percy, and because in his mouth he has a book of Shakespearean insults. But because I didn't actually fail at something, and because Ziggy did the redeem, I get to now insult Ziggy. So Ziggy, you are a lisping, motley-minded horseback breaker. Yeah? Lisping, I think we all know the meaning, but I will read it out. Speaking childishly and affectedly, motley-minded means foolish, and horseback breaker means immensely overweight. That one feels a bit... Calling somebody immensely overweight feels a bit rough, but it's the book wants what the book wants. Do not come at me. Red Dead Redemption 2 would have been great had I been able to get it working on stream, but that thing was broken and I could not fix it. I kept getting crashes, Ziggy. I tried to play it on stream semi-recently, and when I got, like, it would just crash with no warning. Like, close and go all the way back to desktop. It's another one of my favorites, and I sort of gave up on it in that moment because it was really intermittent. Like, my brand new PC was more than capable of running it. I lowered the settings down to quite low graphics, and it still would just, every once in a while, will just bin me all the way back to desktop while trying to stream it, and I was just... If I had done that and I'd lost a load of progress because the game binned me back to desktop, I would have been really mad about it. Not that, Heather. Did you verify? Yeah, I did. It was all... I just couldn't figure out what was causing it. Arthur Morgan is worth it. I was really, really hyped to play Red Dead Redemption 2 on stream. And I just couldn't get it. I couldn't fix the problem, and I don't know what was causing it. I've played higher quality games since, and those are all fine. So I don't know. I think Red Dead Redemption is just simply not to be. We don't want to fight that because that... I mean, I could fight that. Look at it. Look at his ribs. Maybe do with trying to stream it. Something just thinking it's... Maybe to do with trying to stream it. Maybe. Because I never got it to crash off stream, I will say. You know what it could have been? Have you played without streaming? Now that I think about it, you know what it could have been? I might... Oh my god, I might have to reinstall it. This new PC has both a graphics card and a built-in graphics card chip on the motherboard. I wonder if it was trying to use the built-in graphics without using the graphics card. I didn't think of that at the time because I had another when I launched Borderlands 1 for the first time. That game really wanted to do that as well, and I had to fix it. I had to stop it from doing that. So maybe that was why. I might have set it to the default for some reason. Yeah, because again, Borderlands 1 did it, and it was really strange when Borderlands 1 did it, and I had to brute force it in the NVIDIA software to make it stop doing that, and I didn't try to fix that with... Well, maybe Red Dead Redemption will come back and we'll try again at some point. But it's uninstalled currently, and I've got a billion other things to do. Oh my god, it's a giant frog. Dolly, look away. So I think a mud puppy is a... It's got a tail. It's not a frog. It's fine, Dolly. You can look if you want. I played it when it was... That's an axolotl, right? I played it when it was brand new, and I never finished it. I got quite far. I was like on the 3rd major city in it, and I never finished it. And I'll be honest, it's been long enough that I remember nothing about it now, so that kind of works out. I have a few other plans that are sort of like taking preferential treatment in my brain, but I might add Red Dead Redemption to the back end of the queue again and try and play at some point. Have you ever played the first one? Yes, I played Red Dead Redemption. Not the first one, because there was like Red Dead Revolver back in the day, but I played Red Dead Redemption 1 extensively. I even did the zombie DLC. Fucking love the zombie DLC. Got 5 minutes to an ad, chat. I'm gonna, at the ad break, I'm gonna go for a pee, and then we're gonna come back. I'm gonna say a few things, and then we're gonna switch games. So hang out for a bit. I will play through the Final Fantasy ad break. So we got a little bit, and then we're gonna switch to Mass Effect. You're a P. The second one just made me so happy. It is a very pretty game. Going to the loo. P. Yeah, gonna go shake the dew off the lily. Gonna go drain the lizard. Going to the WC in it. No, it's not a water closet. What, which one did you say ooh at? Draining the lizard? Gotta go see a man about a dog that is my god. No. What's the difference between a water closet and a bathroom? There isn't actually a difference. Chim. It didn't work. Yeah. Flip it. Sometimes RightBigChimken says right big terrible things. Don't clip that. That's going to be out there now. Somebody clip me. Spoopy Dwarf. I said Spoopy. I said on stream Friday that Spoopy Dwarf, who is somebody that comes in from the Elitist streams, loves Spoopy to bits. But they came in and I was like, oh my, I basically said that they had a massive penis. And they clipped it, and it's now on my featured clips list. You should all go watch that. It's quite something considering. Yes, I would like to reassert. Please clip me as much as you like. I am kidding. Remember that clip it command, or if you want to do it manually. I really enjoy going back through streams afterwards if there's anything weird that I've said. I really wanted to do TikTok for a bit, and the clips were a really good way of doing that, but I've never been able to do them. I've never been able to spark up the energy to do that really consistently. Are we just... There's nothing up here, is there? Okay, the quest is... Geronimo! Plug. I mean, that is one way to get out of that building. Every single time I've come into this castle, I've gone into that downstairs room. Good thing fall damage doesn't exist. Hey, you can't die to fall damage, but it can get you down to 1 health. I've done that a couple of times in, like, strategic things, and it's not been good. Where are you, person that I'm speaking to? There you go. Beg your pardon, sir, but I'm busy attending to this matter. I'll be with you in a moment. Oh, strawberry. Sid would like to furnish the infirmary with a new alembic. Might I have a word with you, Bimkin? It concerns me the chirurgeons. It concerns the chirurgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and a means to help me recover memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemic mixtures, there is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. Gotta go kill some ice spirits. Are you all ready to see me romance a blue lady in space? Hang out for a little bit longer. We're gonna get through the ad break. I'm gonna do some messages. We're gonna go out to... We're gonna go on BRB while I go to the toilet. And then we're gonna play some Mass Effect 2. First time ever. If you're here purely for Final Fantasy XIV content, I bow to thee, but Mass Effect 2 first time experience. There's nothing quite like it. Toilet. We're going to the potty. We're gonna go potty. We're gonna go piss in the porcelain throne. We're gonna go have. We're gonna go. I can't think of any more other ways to say toilet. Gonna take the Browns to the Super Bowl. No, I'm not gonna go take a shit. And what? I'm not gonna go drop the kids off at the pool. That's a before stream activity. You're gonna drain the yeah, that's the one. Let's stop talking about this. Kara will never speak to me again. And starting any second. Go grab yourself a drink, go grab yourself a snack, cuddle up and sniff a beloved family pet. I'm gonna play through, and I'll see you in 3 minutes when the ad plays. I'm just gonna scream for 15 entire minutes into a pillow. Remember, if it's yellow, let it mellow. Something. Yeah, see, I'm chronically dehydrated, and for technical reasons I'm not willing to explain, always flush the loo when you're chronically dehydrated. I see one. I see one there too, but they're definitely here. Okay, Ice Sprite. Nice. Arly ho. I mean, my computer crash. Oh dear, that's a good sign. How has it been? Is this your first crash since it came back from the maintenance people? Why is my phone buzzing? Because you had that technical problem, right? How has it been since it came back? It has crashed a few times since then. It might be like, I really don't trust it to stream. I wouldn't personally. And if you are not in the position to go out and buy a new PC like tomorrow, don't overheat your PC trying to do complicated stuff because you use it on a regular basis. Like, I'm riding a chocobo in the house. Do the chocobos vary in size? Because I wonder if this is a Lalafell-sized chocobo in comparison to the other chocobos. Okay. Answering the really important questions. Yeah, I would... If you can't go out and buy a new one tomorrow, don't stream and accidentally overheat it and break it entirely. That would suck. What an amazing device! But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I'm too unsure. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. Certainly impressive. I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Where the kindly stranger bearer of gifts, where they're all dicks. Where yeah, it's Gwilliam again. Gwilliam's out here trying to, like, we've just given a gift and they're being mean about it. Their earnest efforts are but a means to yeah. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for the coming long. I hate that man. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Pop. Okay, that is an absolutely perfect place to stop. We're going to switch games, chat. So, we'll do this. Members of the RightBigChimken community. We should probably wait for the card to be done, but I'm kind of desperate to go to the toilet, so we're going to whiz through and then we'll flip the card and then we'll go on BRB, okay? Okay. So, chat, I really want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Obviously, I played Final Fantasy about 1 billion years ago on stream. It's been multiple weeks, maybe 2 months since I played it that first time. And I've been playing it off stream, and I've been really, like, leaning into playing it off, whiz through because I need to go to the toilet. Yes, that isn't lost on me. For that, you get this. I have been really enjoying playing this game off stream, but I have yet again proven that I can play it on stream and just talk my way through it. I think it requires a certain amount of mental energy, but it's good. I don't think I could talk all the way through like this on a low day. Let's put it that way. But I'm really happy that I can just hop in and just do some questing and you get to see it. And, like, we get to just talk through stuff. Thanks for the stream. See you tomorrow. Do not start that shit again. I am switching games. If you start that shit, timeouts for everybody. Chat, I really want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Like, it's just nice to be able to hop into a game. All right, Dad, fine. It's nice to know Kara's dad. No, I'm not Kara's dad. Kara is my dad. Father, something. It's really nice to hop into a game like this and just be able to play and talk through. Final Fantasy is, again, it's not a game that I want to give weekly time to, but there are so many games that I want to play. It's so hard, chat. Like, Speed Fix was great, but I think it was like a two-stream game and done. I want to play Borderlands, but I'm sort of pottering in Borderlands, hoping that like Quantum Break ends or Mass Effect ends, so I can just sort of no life that on another day. And Final Fantasy is a game that I really want to play, and I'm playing it off stream, and I want to just have talking streams and talk to people in chat. But there's so many games that I want to play. There's so many games that I want to play. So yeah. Thank you for that. I'm really glad you exist. I also want you to know that I'm super proud of you for just existing. The world is an absolutely horrendous place right now. Do not read the news, because the news just generally sucks, at least from my experience. But one saving grace I will say on that subject, because I've talked about the state of Britain for a couple of streams in a row. I will say it was really refreshing to watch, like, I think it was like the second or third day of rioting that we had, where people had time to organize, and then a bunch of riots on the third day ended up being like 10 rioters and about 6,000 nice people that were running anti-protests. That was kind of refreshing. That was kind of nice. So as much as I've been a bit of negative towards Britain as a concept the last week or so, the fact that they did rebound like that does give me a tiny bit of hope for the future, but it should have never happened. Either way, I've just talked around that. Well, that's as political as we get on these streams. I'm proud of you for just generally existing. You do not have to watch my content. You do not have to be in chat. You do not have to lurk in chat, though lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is continue to exist, because I think you're all pretty cool, and existence is rough. And I'm super proud of you for being able to perpetuate that existence. What I want my content to do is make that existence easier. That's literally the role that I want to fill. And we've talked about this intermittently throughout stream today. If it ever feels like these comments that I'm making at the end of my bits are disingenuous, I want chat to tell me, because I do honestly mean it. I want you to be okay. Okay? Because we are halfway through the stream effectively, and we are switching games, and this will just be the end of the video that goes out on YouTube. I will whiz through ffxiv. ffxiv usually works in 2 ways, but at this point, I will invite you to say "fuck cancer" in chat. You will not be penalized by the auto mod in any way. We do this as a bit of a ritual. We do this as a bit of a vibe check for the universe, because both myself and DollyWhiskers lost somebody very important to us at the end of 2023. This helps me remember them in a positive, assertive manner. And in 2025, we will be fucking something else, but I have yet to decide on what that fucking will be. Thank you, Shadows, for the fuck cancer in chat, and Captain Orca. And thank you for helping me do Weird Shot on the internet, everybody. We are going to switch games, so as much as this feels like an ending, it isn't. You don't have to leave. I just do this because I'm super lazy and I don't want to edit the VOD. So this will be chopped and then go on to YouTube as Final Fantasy, and then the next bit will go out as Mass Effect. That's how that works. I think other people do this a lot more better. I'm just late. I'm not going to make excuses. I'm just lazy. It works this way, and it sort of, it makes my, yeah. Well, just flip the card. 5 of diamonds, and I think, yeah, all of the people that put points into that went black, so nobody gets these points. You've just deleted those points from existence. Congrats. You were doing so well. You were doing so well. We are gonna, good thing I didn't play, bahaha. We are going to, oh, we have finally randomized into a nut window. I think that might be the first random one. Also, I did not just have sexual feelings to the fact that people lost channel point redeems, because I realized with the nut thing happening that that's what that might have seemed like. I'm going to go on BRB. I'm going to go to the toilet. I'm going to do a little bit of administration, and then we are going to come back with Mass Effect. I will be here for the next... we're going to try 4 hours of Mass Effect, so it's going to be a late one tonight, so... I'm going to say this out loud now. First person to say Chimken go to bed owes me $10. I will be back in a minute. There will be a brief lag in the sound. I'm going to turn off the game and then I'm going to play some audio, but there's pipe organ music in the background.